Young man, there's no need to feel down. Said young man, pick yourself off the ground. Said young man, 'cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy. Young man, there's a place you can go. Said young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there, and I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Hey, they have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Hey, you can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, are you listening to me? Said young man, what do you want to be? Said young man, you can make real your dreams, but you got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself. Said young man, put your pride on the shelf. Just go there to the YMCA. I'm sure they can help you today. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Hey, they have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Hey, you can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, I was once in your shoes. Said I was down and out with the blues. Felt no man cared if I were alive. I felt the whole world was so jive. That's when someone came up to me. Said, young man, take a walk up the street. There's a place there called the YMCA. They can start you back on your way. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Hey, they have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. YMCA, it's fun to stay at the YMCA. Hey, young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, get yourself off the ground. YMCA, you'll find it at the YMCA. Hey, young man, I was watching your shoes. Young man, I was down with the blues. YMCA, it's fun to stay at the YMCA. Hey, they have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. Village People, YMCA. Hope you like it. I spent 1 year at the YMCA. I rented a room for a year. It was the most violent place I was ever in. Anyhow, this was back in the 70s when times were rough. Not like today, where everything is pampered and everything's handed to you. Back in the 70s, it was rough. Only the strong survived, the weak perished. Anyhow, I spent 1 year at the YMCA in Halifax. We had 10 murders that year at the YMCA. I lived in a violent place, very violent, very dangerous. But I survived it. There was people getting killed there. We lost, I think, 10 people or 11, something like that. They were killed in gunfights, knife fights, and people beat to death. But anyhow, I survived it. I used to carry a baseball bat. I used to put it right behind my door. Yeah, I took out a few legs, let's put it that way. I had to take out some legs here and there. Please subscribe to the Dennis Ramsay YouTube channel. Sub up the Dennis Ramsay YouTube channel. There's over 14,310 videos. That's the truth. You just got to look for them. Look for the Dennis Ramsay videos on YouTube. Please sub up the Dennis Ramsay YouTube channel and subscribe. Peace out.